What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Psycho Gamer. I am your illustrious host, Aubrey. We are going to be talking about a new Arcade1up game that hasn't quite come out yet. It's got about another 2 weeks or so before it comes out. We're going to go ahead and take a look at NBA Jam coming out by Arcade1up really soon. So give us a like, give us a subscribe, share it with your friends because you got people that want to see this. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Oh, no, he just didn't. Here it comes. Boomshakalaka.
Alright guys, I appreciate you coming back. Like I mentioned before, we are going to be going ahead with talking about the new NBA Jam that is going to be released in arcade format. Arcade1up has been doing some amazing things when it comes to their arcade machines. Now, if you haven't seen some of the other upcoming games that just got announced, please go ahead and look right up above me. Click that link if you want to go ahead and see what other games just recently got announced. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with some of the games that are actually coming out. So, NBA Jam, released in 1993 by Midway Games. Amazing basketball game that came out. It wasn't just like your typical simulator that you're going to find with your typical EA games, or when it came to your Sega games or anything else, or 2K games now. These games weren't just popular in the arcade, they were also very popular on your home console, such as the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, which they did have a couple other variations that came out many years later, but NBA Jam Tournament Edition were the games you really wanted to play. We're going to go ahead and switch over to my computer over here so I can show you a couple things, as well as pictures that they've already released of the machine if you haven't already seen the machine. So let's switch over here. Alright, so right now we're just kind of looking at the front face of NBA Jam. Now if you look at it and also look at my Ninja Turtle arcade machine back behind me, it's going to have a very similar look and a very similar design to how this particular machine looks. You're going to have your 4 players, 4 arcade sticks. Now, a couple things that are going to have this stand out from, say, the Ninja Turtle one that I have back here. The marquee at the very top is actually going to light up, which I think is actually really cool. The next thing that you're going to be looking at is it actually lights up the actual arcade joystick area there as well. So for me, those are 2 very important aesthetic features that I really enjoy just from the pictures that I have looked at right here. Now, there are going to be a couple companies that are going to have a couple different variations. Like, for instance, these particular pictures are on the bestbuy.com website, which you can still go there and pre-order it. This particular stool right here is going to be exclusively with this actual arcade machine. Now, their stools, from the looks of their website, they run about $70 to $80 on average. But this one is actually going to come with it. It is also going to come with your riser. Now, on top of coming with these things and having NBA Jam Tournament Edition, it is also going to have NBA Hang Time, which I can't remember which console that was. I think it was on the Super Nintendo. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Go ahead and post down below and let me know exactly which console it was on. I'm pretty sure it was mostly in the arcade more than anything else. But we're going to go back over here to the Walmart.com website, and this is basically how your button layout is going to be. Shoot, block, pass, steal, and turbo, because you really want to run fast in some of these games. It's not rocket science to try to learn how to play this game. Now, mostly what you're looking at here, you have your off and on button, you have your volume control button, much like what they did with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade machine back here. Now, one thing that sets this apart from all of the other arcade machines that they've done and some of the future ones is they actually added an online Wi-Fi mode. So there's your live button right there. So if you want to connect to somebody across the country, and play 2-on-2, you can actually do that with no problem, as long as your internet connection is good. So if you got your boys talking smack, got the coronavirus out here, yeah, I had to do a name drop on that, then you can go on there and whoop up on them 500 miles away, or a mile down the road, across the street. However you want to do it, you can sit there and play and talk smack the entire time, because that's what we do. We talk smack when it comes to arcade machines. We talk smack when it comes to sports. If you've never talked smack while watching a sporting event, you're not American. I'm sorry. Somebody had to say it. I'm going to go into the next picture right here. So you actually have your side panel, which looks really cool. Looks like a giant basketball. I doubt it's going to have the little grips on it, but that would be kind of cool. I'm just saying, with the big NBA logo right on the side. Next screen is going to be two guys just kind of enjoying it up, yucking it up, just having fun. On the other pages that they have, I've seen on here, showing off the ability to do your Wi-Fi connectivity, playing with your friends across the street, down the road, around the corner, upstairs, downstairs. Maybe you have two of them, different floors. I don't know. That's on you. If you have money to go ahead and buy them, you can. Now, while the one at Best Buy is going to be $499.99, the one at Walmart is going to be $399.99. What is the difference? Well, if you notice, they don't show anything on here about the actual stool that comes with it. So you're either going to have to stand there like an idiot, or go find a chair, your own stool, or maybe buy one of the other ones on Arcade1up.com from one of the other games if you can still get them, because from what I've seen, a majority of them are sold out. So if you want to get that exclusive one, definitely go over to at least this website. There might be other websites like Amazon that has them for sale, that you can actually purchase it with the stool. So if you haven't heard when the game is coming out, it is coming out on the 20th of this month. So I don't know if they're already starting to ship them to stores, or if they're already starting to ship them to the public. But let us know if you've actually gotten yours yet, or if you've gotten a confirmation that it is about to be shipped out. Now, looking at this particular thing, it says release date is the 6th, but it's showing expecting it to ship by July 1st. So for me, that kind of worries me that there might be a supply and demand kind of thing where you can still pre-order it, but it's going to take you 2, maybe 3 weeks to get it from the time it actually comes out. So just cross your fingers if you do pre-order it. I would love to hear any kind of feedback that you might actually have when it comes to this. But, you know, as always, guys, I really do appreciate you coming and watching the videos. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. It's the LSS. Maybe that might be a new thing I can come up with. I don't know. But until then, guys, go play some basketball. And remember to always game on.
Oh, no, he just didn't. Here it comes. Boomshakalaka. You know, you always have to take things too far, don't you? From long range, bullseye.